We are under the lights here on a Friday night at AT&T Park in San Francisco. Game number 3 of this new season between the LA Dodgers and the San Francisco Giants. We've got an excellent matchup on our hands in this one. Two of the league's craftiest starters go head-to-head next. Madison Bumgarner, a lefty from North Carolina, gets the starting assignment. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
So stepping in, Kike Hernandez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Right fielder, Kike Hernandez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. It's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Hernandez behind the ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. This is line to left. Slater is there and he'll bring this one in. A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Crawford dives. What a stop. The throw in time.
Big league play in the hole right there, and that's a pretty good example of why getting hits at this level is so difficult. You know he was running down the line thinking, for real? You got to be kidding me.
Here's David Freese to stand in. As Bumgarner gets ahead of him with strike 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Slater will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. It's the Dodgers nothing with the Giants coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Hyunjin Ryu is on the mound for the Dodgers in this contest. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, so far this year, this guy hasn't pitched very well on the road. He's actually struggled on the road, so it'll be interesting to see if he can turn that around here in this one.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Giants, right fielder, Hunter Pence.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but You know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
The 1-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Hernandez looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And with that, a look at Bruce Bochy's lineup card for the Giants. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to see Brandon Crawford. He's hitting over .330 on the season. And when you think about that, that's basically one hit every third at bat. That's the type of guy you want in your lineup because you know every day he's going to come ready and he's going to produce.
Into the box, Joe Penick. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
1 out, nobody on. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2. Popped him up. There to pull it in is Machado, and that's out number 2.
Batting third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Now batting, Evan Longoria. So we check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. First pitch of the at-bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Behind 0-2 now. Liner in there for a base hit. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Into the box, Nick Hundley, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Longoria, the runner at first with 2 gone. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Two-two, here it is. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
A bouncer up the middle. Oh, look at Machado. He gathers the throw. How about that? Any questions as to why this guy's a Gold Glover? Didn't think so. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. So digging in now, Manny Machado will start off the inning for the Dodgers with Matt Kemp waiting on deck to follow. First pitch on its way. Favorable call in there for a strike. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a real treat today. Guys, what can we expect from the matchup?
Well, Matty, these are two guys that aren't hard throwers. They're more touchy-feely guys. Hard, soft, up, down, in and out, D-row. And these are the kind of guys that can really frustrate you when you're in that batter's box.
100%, Dan. When you got a flamethrower on the mound, he's going to live and die with his good stuff. But when you got a finesse guy out there, you step out of the box and a lot of different thoughts start entering your mind. What should I sit on? This is going to be an interesting matchup.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. And he missed with this one up around the noggin. Now it's full. More trouble waiting on deck in the person of Matt Kemp. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And let's take a look at first baseman Brandon Belt, nicknamed Baby Giraffe for obvious reasons. This guy has got big time pop, short swing to the baseball. Also, very sure-handed defender. One of the best in the game at picking balls over at first and manipulating that bag for his infield.
Stepping in, Matt Kemp, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a neck-high fastball that time. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Now the 2-1. Popped him up. Belt has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting second, center fielder number 3, Chris Taylor.
Digging in, Chris Taylor. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. In there, 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Dodgers down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping into the box, Brandon Crawford. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. First offering on its way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Grounded back up the middle. And that's the first out.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's shine the light on shortstop Manny Machado. That's right, shortstop. He could play third, he could play short. It doesn't matter. He's one of the best defenders in the game.
Stepping up to the plate, Brandon Belt. First pitch coming. Here it is. Up around the face.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Belt in front, 2 balls and no strikes. Bottom of the second here with no score. Two balls and a strike.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Here now the 2-2. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Machado backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Batting 7, left fielder, Austin Slater.
Ready now, Austin Slater. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slow bouncer to the right side. Freeze scoops it up, and he will apply the tag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, It's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The windup and the 0-1. And he just misses with a curveball. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's Brian Dozier now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. One and 0 pitch on the way. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Now at the plate, Hyunjin Ryu. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike one. Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Here's a fastball now that's hit softly down the line to third. That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers.
Boy, D-Roy, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
In now, Kike Hernandez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. He hit the ball hard but lined out to start the ball game. The 1-0 home. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Hernandez is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. This is his first year at the big league level. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0. Into the box now, Gorky Hernandez, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a strike. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Standing in now, Madison Bumgarner. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Ripped on the ground to first. Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Hunter Pence. Ryu looks in. First pitch on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike to the Giants' leadoff man. The 1-2. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Now in the box, Justin Turner comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
First pitch on its way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And that one just missed outside. Outside, 3-0 now.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in his zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
And he fouls this one off. The 3-1 pitch. 3-2 now. The 3-2 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Freese. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the belt, the pitch. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike 1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another. Why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Popped him up. Panic over to his right. 1 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. Runner goes for second. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A ball and a strike now to Machado.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Turner leads off first with 1 away. Here's the 1-2. Count still at 1-2. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Grounded down the third baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. Missed with a breaking ball.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Pence. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, left fielder, Matt Kemp.
Digging in to try it again. Matt Kemp 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball down near the shoe tops. 2 out with the man at first. Weak chopper to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Dodgers leave 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Here's Joe Panic. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Second baseman, Joe Panic.
First offering on its way. Swing and a looper to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the changeup is way low that time. Now the 1-0 is a low changeup that's laid off.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Fouled off. The 2-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. So we saw the fastball there as he got the pop out, and that'll segue right into our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And both of these guys working in pretty much the same realm. Just a 1 mile-an-hour differential from 94 down to 93 is the top speeds. So striding in, Nick Hundley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set, and the pitch. Fouled away. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat.
The shortstop, number 35, Brandon Crawford.
Stepping into the box, Brandon Crawford. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Dozier has it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. One left for San Francisco. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Striding in once again, Chris Taylor. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Chris Taylor.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed up a little high. Well, partway through this one, and it's safe to say that both of these starters have brought their best stuff, and each lineup looks a bit helpless out there.
Well, this one's kind of gone as we thought, D-Roll. Both of these command pitchers down in the strike zone, moving the ball up, down, in and out, making it very difficult for these hitters to put anything together.
Yeah, a lot of soft contact, a lot of indecision on the part of both offenses. Nobody seems to want to pot commit to any pitch because these guys are really mixing and matching.
I got 2-1 the count.
The count now at 2-1. The 2-1 is in there for strike number 2. Towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Digging in the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Heading out towards shallow right. Pence has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 6, second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Now at the plate, Brian Dozier hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Two balls and a strike to Dozier.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Now the 2-1 pitch is in off the plate.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
The 3-1 pitch takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The next 3-2. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Hernandez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Halfway home, still no score. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Brandon Belt getting ready to lead things off here. Here comes the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman. Belt, a native Texan. This is his first year at the big league level. The 1-1. Misses off the plate. The 2-1. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. The 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Now batting, left fielder.
At the plate, Austin Slater. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Into the box now, Gorkys Hernandez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
This at bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
There's a strike. And a fastball just a bit up.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
The 3-1. Finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2. 2 out, nobody on. A bouncer to the left side. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
Stepping in now, Madison Bumgarner, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. Giants are down quietly. 6th inning coming up, still zip, zip. Now to the plate, Hyunjin Ryu. He singled his last time up.
Pitcher number 99, Hyunjin Ryu.
Here's the pitch. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Here now the 2-2. Is laid off and the count runs full. Kike Hernandez will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Into the box, Kike Hernandez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 1-0. Line drive to center field. Hernandez is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Standing in now, Justin Turner. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. It was a walk in his last trip. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
The 1-2. Still 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. There is Crawford. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. Still no score. And now the Giants pitcher, Madison Bumgarner. They'll get things started here in the second half of the sixth.
Madison Bumgarner.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a ball fought off foul off to the right. It's strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Late that time for a strike.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Giants pitcher. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-2 one more time. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
The right fielder, number 8.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Ball
2-0 now.
Nope,
3-0 now. And that's over. 3-1. Here's the 3-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Taylor is there. 2 gone.
The second baseman, number 12, Joe Panic.
Here's Joe Panic. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. And a neck high fastball that time. Two out, nobody on. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Back here in San Francisco, neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Here's David Freese to stand in. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And a fastball just a bit high.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Now the 2-0. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Manny Machado. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First offering on its way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Slater's under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Matt Kemp.
So here's Matt Kemp now. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Into the box now, Chris Taylor. Popped him up. There to take this in is Crawford, and there are 2 away now.
The catcher, number 9, Yasmani Grandal.
Ready for another shot now, Yasmani Grandal. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
Kemp is off of first with 2 away. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. The 1-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Hernandez is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We've reached the 7th inning stretch here in San Francisco. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Giants nothing. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Count now a ball and a strike.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
D-Rock. 1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. No offer that time from Longoria. It's back to 2-2 now. So a full count now.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
The 3-2 pitch. That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. And that's out number 1.
The catcher, number 5, Nick Hundley.
Digging in, Nick Hundley. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. One out, nobody on. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Now the 1-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor is there. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The shortstop, number 35, Brandon Crawford.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. First pitch of the at-bat. And the changeup is way low that time. Ryu gets the sign. 1-0 on its way. A little bouncer, but it's foul, strike 1.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitch.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Giants down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Reyes Maranta has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 54, Reyes Maranta.
Ready once again, Brian Dozier. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Brian Dozier.
First pitch on its way. Hit hard back up the middle. Crawford to his left. He's there. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Boy, D-Row, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. We've seen outstanding performances from both of the starters in this one all game long. Both of these guys have been able to stay a few steps ahead of batters they've faced, and we'll see if either lineup can scratch something across in the later innings of the game.
You know, D-Row, this is what happens sometimes when you get guys out there like these two pitchers that move the ball up, down, in and out. They disrupt timing, and it just looks like both teams have been very uncomfortable in the batter's box.
It just seemed like the catcher never moved his glove on either side today. They were throwing darts out there, executing all 4 quadrants, and kept both teams off balance.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
As a manager, you never really want to put a man on by a hit by pitch, but you absolutely hate to have it happen when it loads the bases. Now the pitcher is looking a little shaky, and the threat of a big inning is very real.
Here's David Freese to stand in. A ball hit softly on a line to third. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. 1 run is scored. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
The batter, number 8, shortstop.
Here's Manny Machado now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Turner on second. Freeze at first with no outs.
Ball one.
And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there. And it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
Here it comes on 1-1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball 3.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
The 3-1. He loses him on ball 4.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Next for the Dodgers, Matt Kemp. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He waits, now the pitch. Well, he needed to get ahead, and he does with the fastball. It's 0-1. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. One and 2 now. And there's one that misses to Kemp as he works it back to 2-2. This is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Ready for another chance? Chris Taylor. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Count even at 2-2. 3 runs already home here. Full count now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Payoff pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground to first. The second for 1. On to the pitcher covering at first, and it's your textbook 3-6-1 double play that'll get him out of the inning. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam.
Your attention, please.
So a new pitcher set to enter the ball game right now, and it's the converted catcher, the hard-throwing right-hander Kenley Jansen. Here's the first baseman Brandon Belt. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Pitch on the way. A ball and no strikes. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. The 1-0. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. The 2-1 home is laid off of for ball number 3.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Giants right now are looking for base runners. They'd love to start this inning with the leadoff walk.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now.
I know he's well aware of the fact he can't tie this with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's trying to ignite the boys by driving something out of the ballpark.
The 3-2 pitch. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
Dan, tell me how frustrating that is right there. He comes unglued the pitch before, and then he shortens his swing, and he's able to fight you off for a 2-strike knock.
Sometimes, Mark, that's how you can get fooled as a pitcher. You see that previous pitch, you see that big swing, and you're expecting another big swing, but what does he do? He shortens it up and hits a bullet for a base hit.
So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. Now the 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball. Nobody out, runner on first. Hit out towards second. There's one. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. At the plate, Jorge Hernandez. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First offering on its way. Up around the face. Jansen's ready. 1-0 on its way. Nope. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that, because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Kelby Tomlinson will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. The 1-0 pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Cut fastball misses 2-2. Hernandez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. On deck, there are the unique stylings of Hunter Pence. He'll be next. Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Giants leave one. They trail here 4-0. Bay Bridge, and at the other end, the city by the bay, as we continue tonight's ball game from AT&T Park. Ty Block enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Yasmani Grandal will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Yasmani Grandal.
Here comes the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
Now the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Block benefits from the fact that he throws a lot of strikes, doesn't walk many batters. However, there have been occasions where he's been hit around a bit.
That's one of the keys when you're managing a guy like this. If he's on, you're going to see him attack hitters, and when he's not, he's more prone to giving up base hits, so you have to have the bullpen ready if it's one of those days that he doesn't have it.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Hernandez is in pursuit. He can't get to it. This one's down.
The batter, number 6, second baseman.
Here's Brian Dozier now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. A runner at first with no outs here. Hit the other way out toward right field. And this will be handled by Pence for the first out.
Now batting,
Number 13 will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. In there for strike one, 0-1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And that one just missed outside. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And he fouls this one off. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. The next 3-2. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 3-2 one more time. Another one sent foul.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Once again, a 3-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. The next 3-2. Squared that one up just a little late. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Into the box, Kike Hernandez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Coming to the plate now, Justin Turner. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit back up the middle. Crawford fields it cleanly. On to first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing as that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple, but they're in front 4-0. Kenta Maeda will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Kenta Maeda.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to left. Kemp is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Here's Joe Panik. Fouled off. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. There is Dozier. Throw on to first is in time, and the Giants are down to their final out now.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Standing in, Evan Longoria. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. Oh, look at Turner. What a play. And just like that, this one is over.
Hey, how about that play to end this thing? That's what you call the icing on the cake. Cherry on top of the sundae. Exclamation point. I love it.
4-0 to score tonight. Los Angeles jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Hyunjin Ryu earns win number 7 on the season. Madison Bumgarner is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Giants, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. The winning pitcher is Hyunjin Ryu. His record is now 7-3. Loss goes to Madison Bumgarner. He falls to 6-7. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 39 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 41,503. The Giants thank you for attending tonight's game at AT&T Park. And remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely. Good night.